Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back for my existing subscribers. It's your boy 5 Stars. Happy New Year's, and I hope 2017 was a good year for you guys. If it wasn't, it's a new opportunity to make something better out of it for 2018. Hopefully your circumstances aren't so dire that, there's no looking up, because things always get better no matter what. All right, so today's video I want to talk about PUBG and my experience with it so far, and where I think some of the dangers that it's creating for itself that could kind of not necessarily damage the brand, but that could hurt it in the long term kind of lay. All right, so let's get into it. First, let's address the elephant in the room. There is another battle royale type game that's out. That is Fortnite. It's free to play. And the reason I'm making this video is because something caught my eye the other day. I was looking through the Xbox Live Marketplace, the most played games, and I saw that PUBG was actually behind World War II. It was behind Rainbow Six Siege. It was behind a few games, but at the top of the list was Fortnite. So I feel one of the dangers that will immediately impact, or that the developers of PUBG will have to face for console, is that A, Fortnite is already free to play. B, it has a smoother experience overall. Like, the gunplay is smoother, the frame rate is better, the graphics, subjectively could be looked at as better. I like the more realistic look that PUBG offers versus some people like the cartoony look, which is really well executed in my opinion on Fortnite. You also have the option to play it on another console. So if you have a PS4 only, or if you have both consoles, you could play it on both. Right now, you can only get PUBG on PC, which is a better game, and you have the option to get it on Xbox One. If you have an X, then you'll have added performance benefits over the customers that have just a regular Xbox. So that's what you're looking at for that type of difference. Another big difference for those of you that just got a new console for this holiday season is that one of them is free and one of them is $30. PUBG is $30. So, and it's still in game preview, so it's not even the full version of the game. Granted, they are doing weekly updates, and that is a good thing, because the more updates you do, the better your overall product will be and the better the customer experience will be. So we know that updates are a good thing. So consistent ones, definitely a plus. However, if you were to just get one right now and you wanted a full experience, the free game is actually offering you a better full experience than, in my opinion, than the paid game right now. So that is another notch onto Fortnite. And I think that the phenomena of this battle royale genre obviously has already taken over mobile. It's already been around for PC, but for console, it's kind of a new experience, and it's very cool and popular right now. So the fact that one of them is so cool and popular that people are being drawn into the genre, and there's another option that's free, I feel it's kind of working against PUBG. So you're doing all the marketing and you're doing everything you need to do to market your game properly, but at the same time, your game costs money, and there's a game that's just like yours, but it's free. So people are going to be more apt to try the free one, even though there's paid items in it. It's kind of like that gateway. It's free, I'll try it. If they end up liking it, then you're kind of losing customers to Fortnite from there. Now, I want to talk about some more dangers that PUBG could face given if these things happen. So, for instance, if they don't fix the frame rate of the game, I don't enjoy playing the game for extended periods of time because I don't like that it lags when you first land. I don't lag when the frame rate is all messed up and juddery. It doesn't sit well with me. So after a while, I get annoyed, and I just want to play something different that's a little bit smoother. Like, I'm more about the smoothness of the experience versus just let me play this and experience it. Like, sometimes I can look past it, but sometimes, like, when I open a door 3 or 4 times, or, I try to do a jump over a wall, and I have to do it like 5 times, it gets annoying. It gets repetitive, and it's just like, ugh, fix it. Okay. So if they don't fix the frame rate and they don't fix those minor glitches, then obviously people are going to start trying out other games, because once you get a taste of the genre, like I said, there's a little bit of adrenaline rush that you get through it that you don't get from some of these other games. So once you get that little taste of it, you want to keep coming back to it and finding different ways to get it. Okay. This next part goes for players like me. Once you start to lose a player like me that ends up trying another game after liking the experience that your game offered, you might potentially lose those customers to other games that may come out. if a game like Grand Theft Auto or Rockstar as a publisher released a battle royale type game, I mean, that game would have a lot of money behind it, a lot of marketing behind it, and because of the developer that's releasing it, a lot of trust. So people would gravitate towards that game and literally within just a short while almost abandon either one of these two other games because the big dog just showed up. And if their game is halfway decent because of the name that they carry, you could lose a lot of customers that way. And this battle royale, I don't know if it's here to stay, but it's definitely here right now. The last little piece that I want to touch on is that this game is in preview status. So it's under the game preview program with Xbox, which is when you get to try out games before they're essentially finished or while they're being worked on. Some of these games have been around since ever since I got my Xbox, they've been in preview. So I don't know. I guess that's the unfinished game section. So that's the to be continued of Xbox Live. But essentially, it has this kind of protective banner around it of, well, it's still being worked on. It's still in preview. It's not official. So anything that really sucks about it can be fixed, quote unquote. But if they don't fix it, then these are some of the dangers that this game, being as big as it is right now, and Microsoft running that promotion of every Xbox One X purchase is getting PUBG, I mean, that's just going to add to the player base. So if for whatever reason, more and more people start to turn away from it, then this is going to be a list of things that will be the cause of the downfall of PUBG for console. For PC, it's a different story. The game's only getting bigger and more popular, so maybe that will be enough to interject some more enthusiasm into the console space. People just want to play what's really popular, and maybe that'll be enough. I mean, essentially, it's sold the game so far, because a lot of people didn't know what it was until other friends of theirs started saying, hey, you getting PUBG, yada, yada, PUBG, and from there, word of mouth just spread. And now we have this console phenomenon that's only on one console, but sold 1 million copies in in the first week. So that's really cool. But in the same breath, it doesn't run well. It doesn't play well. It's under this protective banner, and that kind of makes it okay per se. But that's only going to get you so far. You only get to use that excuse so much and so far. As the game gets bigger, as more people jump on, you have to use that money to make the game more stable, to increase the frame rate, to add more features, to make the gunplay actually work. Because right now I feel like I'm fighting the controller still, and I'm fighting the other characters. So that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know which one of the two games mentioned, whether it's Fortnite or PUBG, that you like to play the most. And you guys take it easy. I will catch you on the next one. And again, Happy New Year, and always keep things positive and keep looking forward to what's coming next.